If you or someone you know is in menopause, because you never go through menopause, once you're there, then welcome to this brief video, which I titled Your Menopause on Stress. My name is Dr. Lena Edwards, and I am an internationally known stress expert and board-certified integrative medicine physician with over 30 years of clinical experience helping patients with their menopause and stress, as well as a variety of other stress-related health conditions. So, is this you? Are you suffering with the symptoms of menopause? Or have you gone into menopause and you're there and some of these symptoms just won't go away? Things like weight gain, especially around the middle, no matter what you do, it won't go away. Waking up with pools of sweat so that you have to change your sheets every other night because of the night sweats. The intractable hot flashes, so you have to keep changing your makeup and you feel like you have to take a shower right after you got out of the shower. Mood swings, fatigue, memory loss, not remembering why you went into a room or what you did with your keys. All of these symptoms and more are what I call the misery of menopause. And I have seen thousands of women with one or all of these symptoms related to menopause. Now let's take you as a menopausal woman and put you in a situation where you have stress. Now, let me just point out, stress can come in a lot of different forms. It's not just psychological stress. In fact, the fact that you are in menopause puts a hormonal stress on your body that your body can't differentiate between stress that you have because you got into a fight with your coworker or the stress that you're experiencing because you're in menopause, even if you have no psychological stress. So if your body is in a situation where it's perceiving stress and there's an abnormal stress response system function, and you add to that your female hormone imbalance as well, you're going to feel like a ticking time bomb, and it's just going to be a matter of time until all of the symptoms that you're having are going to get worse. And then you're going to start suffering from health problems. But I do need to explain to you that there is a lot more to this story. And it's really difficult sometimes to discuss stress and its effects on health because of the level of complexity. But I'm going to try to keep this very straightforward for you. Hormone relationships are complicated. But what I want for you to understand is that your female sex hormones, estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, and DHEA, are very, very important balancing hormones to cortisol, which is your body's main stress hormone. But cortisol also balances your female sex hormones. So they have to be properly balanced in order for everybody to get along nicely. If you are in menopause and you lose the beneficial effects of your female hormones, or if you have a lot of stress or other conditions that raise cortisol, like increasing age, then that imbalance is going to trigger a worsening of symptoms and predispose you to developing health problems. So the female hormones that you have are extremely important, and once you lose them when you are in menopause, then you will be what I call cortisolic, meaning relatively cortisol excess all the time, even if your cortisol levels are low. Because if all those hormones that balance cortisol aren't there in adequate amounts, then even if your cortisol levels are low, you're still going to have more cortisol around than you do these other hormones, and your tissues are still going to suffer from the harmful effects of too much cortisol. So it becomes a vicious cycle. You have a female hormonal decline in your menopausal years, then you start to have all the horrible symptoms we started talking about. Then you become more sensitive to stress, because if you're in menopause, you have all these issues with not sleeping and gaining weight and being irritable. All of that makes you more edgy and hormonally makes you more sensitive to stress. That has been well researched. So the more sensitive you are to stress, then the more symptoms you're going to have. So the menopausal symptoms and the stress-related symptoms both get worse, and it becomes a vicious cycle. So what's the solution? There are many options that most of us have either thought about or have tried, and sometimes they don't work. Things like stress reduction or healthy eating. Exercise. How many of you feel like getting up to go exercise when your hot flashes and night sweats have kept you up all night long and you're exhausted? Or what if you've already tried exercise but nothing you're doing is making the belly bulge go away? Hormone replacement may be an option for some women, maybe not for others. Some people even get so desperate they have to resort to prescription drugs, which isn't going to fix the problem. It's a band-aid approach. Then there's the supplements, hundreds and thousands of different supplements on the market. Which one do you choose from? There are too many of them to choose from. Because of the confusion and my frustration with my inability to help my own patients come up with a solution for these hormonal imbalances that they suffer when they're going through menopause and are subjected to chronic stressors, I decided to create my own solution for my patients, something that I call Adrenafem. By creating Adrenafem, I have combined numerous different types of ingredients in one bottle that help to balance and maintain female sex hormone imbalances and female stress hormone imbalances, especially in women who are experiencing chronic stress. The proprietary blend that I've created is all natural, and it contains vitamins and minerals that are extremely important for the stress response system and to keep cortisol levels under control, things like vitamin C and the B vitamins. It also contains plant-based phytohormones, things like black cohosh and wild yam extract, natural solutions and alternatives to help balance and maintain female sex hormones, and also plant-based adaptogens, things like ashwagandha and rhodiola and Siberian ginseng and several others that are designed not only to help maintain a healthy stress response system, but those things actually also help to protect your other systems, such as your immune system, your brain, your heart, from the adverse effects of stress. So in one bottle, I have combined all of the ingredients that have been scientifically shown to help improve all of the symptoms of stress hormone imbalance that you can see here on the left, and all of the symptoms of sex hormone imbalances that you can see here on the right. So the overall result is improvement in weight, endurance, stamina, energy, mood, sleeping, all of the things that you suffer from because you're in menopause and you have superimposed stressors and you're getting older and you're a female. All of those things can be improved by one single supplement. You don't have to go searching around for which supplement is the best and knowing which one is safe and which ones aren't safe, because this pharmaceutical grade supplement has been available to my patients now for over 1 year, and my patients have had incredible results with this supplement. If you'd like to learn more about Adrenafem and the other products that I've created, please visit my website, www.adrenalogics.com. There you will also find a female stress index inventory that will allow you to quantify your own sex and stress hormone imbalances and give you some direction on what types of things you can do to help to lower your risk for developing stress and sex hormone related symptoms and adverse health effects. My name is Dr. Lena Edwards. Thank you so much for your attention. It's time to get your life back.